What's up, YouTube? In this video, we're going to check out my recent pickups for my iTunes movie library. Here we go. Here's my recent pickups. And to kick it off, it's going to be Black Adam. I actually picked this up at a really good price, and so I wanted to go ahead and add it to my collection. So Black Adam stars Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. This is his first movie as a superhero, and there was a lot of high expectation, and I think in the box office, it just did not meet those expectations. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's basically just a superhero movie with a similar formula. The Rock basically just acts as The Rock. He acts as himself. So I thought it was pretty good, and I wanted to add it to my collection, to my ongoing DC movies collection. It's a pretty good entry for the DC universe. I did think that Flash was a better movie, but overall, it was a good movie. All right, next up is Santa Claus. I actually picked up the whole Santa Claus trilogy. The first one here, Santa Claus, released in 1994. That's my favorite of the three. What I like about this movie is the storyline with Tim Allen. He's in denial that he's the Santa Claus, and he doesn't want to be the Santa Claus. But as he grows closer with his son and they develop that bond, he accepts the fact of being Santa Claus. So it was a good story. I really enjoyed this first one, Santa Claus. Okay, Santa Claus 2. As a sequel, I thought it was pretty good as well. The story here was Tim Allen, he's Santa Claus, and he needs to get married and find a Mrs. Claus before Christmas Eve. So I thought it was a good story because in the movie, he's just searching for that right person to be Mrs. Claus, and he has to fall in love. It was a good story. Santa Claus 3. So here's the thing about this one. I clicked on the preview and then I realized, you know what? I don't think I've seen this one. I just don't remember this one at all. So this will be one that I'll be adding to my list of movies to watch these holidays. Then I picked up Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny. I was actually looking forward to watching this movie ever since it was announced. I'm a big fan of the Indiana Jones movies, and I know that Harrison Ford's a little older, but to me, he will always be Indiana Jones. Like, he plays that character so well. So I really wanted to check it out. I know that the previous Indiana Jones Kingdom Skull was not well received by a lot of fans. I thought it was pretty good, but definitely they try to go in a different direction with Shia LaBeouf being his son. Hopefully that's not a spoiler alert to you guys, but yeah, it seemed like they try to go in a different direction. But in this new one, they go back to the basics, right? Back to the Indiana Jones we love. He goes on an adventure here, and right away, as soon as the movie starts off, you go back to that Indiana Jones universe. Like, it feels like an Indiana Jones movie from the get-go. So I really enjoyed it. I'm not even sure they're going to make any more. Probably shouldn't. You know, Harrison Ford is getting up there in age. But I'm glad he did another one. It was a good... If this is the last one, it was a good send-off. I picked up Dune. I actually haven't seen this movie. And I have yet to see it, but I do want to watch it. It looks pretty good. It looks like there's good cast, and I know it's a movie from the book, and I'll check it out. All right, next up is Transformers: Rise of the Beast. When this movie was announced, my first reaction was, Uh-oh, another Transformers movies. Like, I was kind of not looking forward to it. So I didn't really end up watching it till it came out on stream. But overall, this movie's great. Like, it's a whole new cast. The previous versions with Mark Wahlberg, they became repetitive and kind of got a little stale. So it was a good move to recast, and then the story's great. Um, I really enjoyed it. Next up is Barbie. So I picked this up for my wife and daughter. They went to go see it at the movies, and they really enjoyed it. My wife was telling me all about it. So as soon as they came out on to purchase on iTunes, I felt like I'm gonna go ahead and buy it for her. And I've seen parts of it. I sat through a few of it with my wife and my daughter, and I can see why people like it, the whole Barbie world aspect. Uh, Maybe I'll watch it one day. We'll see. All right, another movie I picked up is the new Mission Impossible movie, Dead Reckoning Part 1. So when this movie was announced, I was a little surprised that there's going to be another one. But at the same time, I'm a big Mission Impossible fan. So I was glad it was announced. I did not see it at the theater. I just went ahead and waited so I can watch it at home on my big screen. And several people told me that it was okay. Like it's a a typical Mission Impossible movie. They're all kind of the same. But me being a fan, I still wanted to see it. Like I was not nothing was gonna sway me otherwise. And I watched it and it was great. I mean, yeah, a lot of action. Tom Cruise doing stunts. Um, it's another spy adventure movie, but it was great. We're gonna be. I mean, there's still gonna be a next one, right? A part two. So looking forward to it. All right, that's my recent pickups for December 2023. I also like to take a look at some sales currently at the iTunes movie library. There's a few new titles as well. That Killers of the Flower Moon, I haven't seen it yet, but I do plan to purchase it. I'm just kind of waiting for a good deal on it. Expendables 4, I haven't seen that one yet. I plan to purchase it, as well as the Hunger Games movie. And, there it is, that message. Apple TV app is the new home of the iTunes movies. Yeah, I still don't agree with that decision by Apple, but I know at some point I'm going to be forced to use that Apple TV app for my movie collection. There's a few good ones for $4.99 this week. Pulp Fiction, Casino. Um, there's also Den of Thieves is a good one. Django Unchained, of course, is a good one. And some of these are 4K. There's also some holiday movies on sale um, for under $10. Keep that in mind. Some of these are even like $5 or $6 or $7. But there's some on sale. But one thing that I noticed for this week is there's a lot of great movies on sale of, recent movies. New recently released movies are on sale this week. Mission Impossible, Barbie, Expendables 4, Indiana Jones, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Gran Turismo. There's like several movies on sale this week. The new Turtles movie, the Transformers movie, a lot of good ones. I did pick up several of these before. So, I didn't, I would, some of these I wish I would have waited for the sale. So, but, yeah, there's a lot of good ones on sale this week if you happen to not own some of these. There you have it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.